Is Mourinho to blame for Rashford's poor decision making and Rashford's poor finishing?
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
What more do you want from Uncle Mo? You're seeing what this man looks like. I can see bags under this guy's eyes. I blame it on UP people. The haters for Uncle Mo, it's real. He qualified for this Champions League group. I didn't think they did qualify. Valencia are a bunch of losers, by the way. I don't want them mentioned ever before again. He's taking a bunch of bricks. Let's just say it's a bunch of bricks. There were a few bricks in his team into the next stage of the round. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't smooth sailing, especially in the second half. What was the result? They won. But people still want to pick apart and insult Mourinho. Pause. Get a meal. Guys, I am not continuing this video until you press pause and you get a meal. Yeah. Have you had a meal? Once you've had the meal, then press play, then go in, because I only accept people who watch my videos with a meal. Preferably a meal and a drink, but I'll be okay with a meal. And I want you guys to be sending me pictures, tweet me with images of you with watching this video with your meal. First half, let me give you one-on-one in football management. What is the role of the manager? The role of the manager is to create a situation for a team to try and restrict the opposition from gaining attacks, and to try and put the team in positions for them to create opportunities and chances themselves. That really is the job of the manager. The manager is not allowed to go into the football pitch and actually try and put the ball into the net themselves. I'm sorry. I mean, football hasn't not yet evolved towards that stage yet. Once it does, I'll get you the memo. So the role of the manager is to create a situation, an environment for the team to restrict the opposition from scoring and to create chances themselves. United had a lot of chances in that first half. There are a lot of chances in that first half. Is Mourinho to blame for Rashford's poor decision-making and Rashford's poor finishing? Is he to blame for maybe Martial's poor decision-making in specific areas? Lingard, Shaw's, because that's on the players, that's on the individual. So I do not know how Mourinho is to be blamed, because I think people look at the second half and they're like, oh my gosh, look at United, they're not really going anywhere and everything. But you have to understand how football works. It's a very psychological and the mental thing. When you've tried hard, you've played well, you've been on top, and you're not a goal ahead as they were not in that first half. Second half, it is hard for you to now really re-up and really be able to get on it and really be able to play at that high intensity because you're not able to, and because young boys got a lot more defensive and it became a lot more difficult for United to break them down. But let us just focus on the points. How is Mourinho to blame for Rashford not finishing off those chances? I told you, Rashford is tier 3 at best. Right now, he ain't tier 3, bro. So how is he to blame for Rashford not finishing off those chances? Martial and Lingard as well. He gave them the platform. They have to execute. The job of Mourinho is, I am here to give you the platform and you have to execute. Say what you will about Fellaini. He ain't the greatest player in the world. He's not the most graceful. He's not the most technical. He's not the most skilled. But how many times has he come clutch? He came clutch in that amazing dramatic turnaround against Japan. He came clutch against Juventus and he came clutch again, because that's a clutch goal. That is a clutch goal. Because it was a very well-worked goal. Because the ball just hopefully moved in there, not come by Lukaku, but he really had to hold it down, check, and execute that shot. And I almost forgot, De Gea. The thing with De Gea is this. That was an otherworldly save. That save was out of this freaking world. I still put Ter Stegen and even Neuer ahead of him because he was crap at the World Cup. Every shot at him was a goal, so I can't negate that. But still, that save he made, my Lord in heaven, That is an amazing save. And I want a stat sheet. A stat sheet of how many points he has saved and he has gained for United. But guys, this is about Uncle Mo. This is about Mourinho. This is about my boy. This is about haters who have stressed him out. This is not a... Do you know why I respect Mourinho even more? Mourinho, unlike some people, does not have the luxury to cherry pick whoever he wants. Some managers can pick whoever the hell they want and have an endless war chest to spend. Some managers have the full support of the board. Do you know what Mourinho is working with? He's working with scraps. He took scraps to the next round of the Champions. This United team were never supposed to get to the next round of the Champions League. How they got to 10 points is beyond me. It's beyond me. Give the man some credit. He's working with scraps. He's working with scraps. When will people just give this man some love? Because the bigger picture is this. It's not the right fit. And every time I look at United play, especially within this game, Mourinho is about structure. He's about organization. He ain't about triangles. He ain't about attacking setups. He ain't about creativity. He's like, this is how I want you to position yourself, organize yourself. So this is how it's going to be difficult for teams to break us down, and how we can be able to get into good opportunities and good attacking positions. But he isn't like a Pep or a Klopp or so forth who they train on how we can break teams down attacking wise, and Mourinho is the kind of guy that will individually coach guys into making runs and so forth, because he's a different kind of manager. Okay, he's a different kind of manager, different kind of coach. The coaches who focus more on pragmatism and everything, like Pep, doesn't have the kind of defensive mastermind skill that Mourinho has. Mourinho doesn't have the kind of offensive, passing, technical news and theorem that your boy Pep has. Different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks. But look, United should have sacked Mourinho a long time ago, because this was not going to work, because this team, especially the core, Pogba, Martial and so forth, they need a younger coach, they need a younger manager. But my thing is this. When will Mourinho get some credit? When will he get some credit? Because Lukaku, we already know, is trash. Pogba is an indifferent player. He is still amazingly talented. He's far too inconsistent and far too indifferent. Lingard is tier 3 at best. Rashford is tier 3 at best. Martial and De Gea are the only two potential world-class players in this team. The entire defense is complete and utter crap. Mata was relevant about 3-4 years ago. So are you seeing where I'm going here with this kind of stuff? And people always go back to like, oh my gosh, why didn't he he picked this place? Did he? Did he really get his number one targets? Really? Is United a club that people are really clamoring to go for? Really? Are they? United have not really been relevant footballing wise since Ferguson was around. Last time that they were relevant footballing wise was when Ferguson was around. So since that time, United is not a destination for any of the top players. If you're a top player, United is not at the top of your wish list. But back to this game. Second half, yes, young boys should have scored a lot more goals. Yes, they had those chances, but they didn't take those chances. United in that first half, my God, what more do you want Mourinho to do? And this is the thing that just really annoys me. When do players... Please tell me, when do players take the blame? I want to know, when is it time that professional players who are paid thousands a week, when do they take the blame? Oh, sorry. Oh, they never take the blame. Oh, okay. When they miss chances, they never take the blame. Okay. When they shoot instead of passing, they don't take the blame. Okay. Let's be fair here, but guys, I need respect for Uncle Mo. I just watched his post-match press conference. I think 11 times he has never failed to take a team through to the next round. I need people just to... in this comments below, this is what I want people to write. And I want you to write this in the comments. You can first write this in the comments, and then you can then comment below. Say, Uncle Mo, we appreciate you. So when you write a comment in this YouTube comments, the first line I want to see is, Uncle Moo, we appreciate you. Then he can write whatever the hell he wants. But the first thing I want to see written is, Uncle Moo, we appreciate you, because I am sick and I am tired of the hate that this Mourinho guy gets. Because yes, it's not pretty, and Mourinho is still somehow succeeding in a situation that is not right for him. That is why I give him even more credit, because he's really managing. That's the key thing. He's really managing. Some guys, are they really managing? Really? I'm not naming any names. Guys, I come in peace. I'm not naming any names. But do some managers really manage? Should we really give them that much credit? We should give them some credit. But how much credit should we give some certain managers? So guys, please, all I ask for you is just to give Uncle Moo some credit. I know you won't, because I know that people in this world that we live in, this world is very negative and people just love to hate. But surprise me, do something different. Say, yeah, I still think this is a bad fit. You may think that Mourinho may be declining, which is actually false, actually. But you know what? I'll give him credit. That's what I want. That's all I want. Just for you to say, Uncle Moo, you managed to navigate United past the Champions League group stage, where many people thought it was going to be Valencia-Juventus. For that reason, and in the process, you defeated Juventus at their crib. You know what? We will give you credit and we will applaud you. Very simple, not very hard. I'll be reading your comments below to make sure that you've written what I've asked for. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hut patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hut patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halfoffootballhut.com or just click over here.